Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. The 5-minute news hour starts. Now, jazz hands. Good evening, America. Welcome back to the 5-minute news hour. Did you miss me? It's irrelevant. This is the news, not Personal Time Feelings Incorporated, starring Donny Osmond. Our top story. A Navy jet crashed into a Virginia Beach apartment building on Friday, and thanks to the quick acting and bravery of the apartment building's residents, at least the flight crew was saved. And while casualty numbers are still being gathered and are completely unknown, the Navy has promised compensation to the heroes and victims in the apartment building. They plan to destroy the rest of the complex and the city and move those poor people out of the Tidewater region of Virginia. Legendary broadcaster and 60 Minutes correspondent Mike Wallace passed away at the age of 93 this weekend, and on behalf of all journalists, on all levels, everywhere, I would like to thank Mike. And also urge Larry King to die. This newsman tontine can't go on forever. The great broadcast gold will be mine! Wallace was a contributor to 60 Minutes, America's longest-running news program, because 90 minutes would be a little too long. 60 is good, 43 with commercial. Doesn't need to go much longer than that. South Korean officials have discovered what they believe to be a secret underground nuclear testing facility in North Korea. South Korean officials became suspicious when they were sitting there for a long time and didn't hear anything, and shouted up, "North Korea? What are you doing?" And then like a full minute later, North Korea was all, "Nothing." America Online this week agreed to sell over $1 billion worth of patents and ideas to Microsoft. So look out for Windows disks filling up your mailboxes in the weeks to come. Speaking on Fox News over the weekend, walking, talking Philly cheesesteak Newt Gingrich said, and I quote, these are his words, "You need to be realistic. Mitt Romney is the most likely Republican nominee," before shaking his head all like, "Huh? What? I just had this terrifying moment of clarity where I was saying ridiculously normal things. Sea lab on the bottom of the ocean by next year. What say you to a quick round of sport? Prithee? You'd be honored. No. The honor, I assure you, is all mine. Aha. 1973, 1985, 2012. For only the third time in history, the Yankees are 0-3 and the New York Mets are 3-0, a stat that leading experts describe as, and I quote, completely irrelevant and meaningless. It's a long season. Bubba Watson, a native of Baghdad, Florida, is the latest man to don the green jacket, indicating that he is the Masters champion. Bubba Watson celebrated with his parents after the match, a shrimp boat captain and Alexander Graham Bell's assistant, who are very nice people, if not a little vain, because that's not how you name kids, taking your name and mashing them together. There should be a surname or something somewhere in there. In any event, they're loving and kind, but not the most responsible. Louis Oosthuizen, who Watson competed with in the sudden death playoff, hit a double eagle, which is 2 shots on a par 5 on the second hole on Sunday. The double eagle is only the 4th in the history of the Masters, and another interesting fact was Ben Franklin's second choice for America's bird. The double eagle! He was on a lot of drugs. Pot. And syphilis medicine. He's a time traveler. Ben Franklin is magic. Thank you for tuning in after our brief hiatus. And thank you for watching and listening to all of that. For all of me at the 5-Minute News Hour, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Have a good night and a great night. You are America.